and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is, TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
Katt Williams has brought out quite a bombshell reaction to the footage that will leave Hollywood reeling. What does the comedy legend have to say about Diddy's leaked FREAKOFF party tapes? Katt Williams is no stranger to controversy. The candid comedian has built an entire career calling out industry secrets, from agenda-hidden deals to unhealthy Hollywood practices. He claims that his outspoken nature is why he has been snubbed from the industry for so long. But his reaction to the FBI leaked footage of Sean Diddy Combs' infamous freak-off parties has taken his reputation as a truth-teller to new heights. Diddy, the hip-hop mogul with an empire built on music, fashion, and entertainment, has long been subject of some heinous rumors and whispers regarding inhumane and deplorable behavior. Those who haven't been living under a rock for the past few weeks would be aware of all of the drama that has unfolded regarding Puff Daddy, the wild parties, industry manipulation, arson, violence, and much more sinister activities behind closed doors. All of it has been linked to Diddy, and the public has essentially taken all of this information as fact, as Diddy was recently arrested and detained. Although it seems that the whole world can agree that Diddy is awful, there are still some naysayers and doubters who refuse to acknowledge the voices of Diddy's alleged victims. But when FBI footage of one of his private parties was leaked, those rumors became a lot more than speculation. From the appalling footage that has been rocking the entertainment industry, many have left with many unanswered questions. What really goes on at these freak-offs? More importantly, how deep does Diddy's influence in the industry go? Katt Williams, who never says anything half-baked, never responded to the leaked footage in any way other than the only he could, exposing the darker underbelly of Hollywood that so few will hardly speak of. But how do we get here? How did we arrive at this juncture? In order to make sense of Katt Williams' reaction, we must delve into the backgrounds of the two men involved, the comedian and the mogul, and why this latest scandal feels like a culmination of years of hidden truths finally coming to light. Background: Katt Williams and Dirty Diddy. Katt Williams. Born as Micah Shira Williams, Katt Williams is one of the most recognizable voices seen in stand-up comedy, gaining his fame in the early 2000s. Williams is a sharp-witted, unapologetic man, hitting the audience not only with laughter but also with rebellion and controversy in his debates concerning race and politics, when even audacious enough to tell insider stories about Hollywood. While other comedians shy away from talking about the Hollywood powerful elite, Katt has never been one to keep quiet. It has always been more than comedy, as one can see throughout the entire career of Katt. He has had a long history of conflict with the entertainment world at times. Indeed, he has been often at loggerheads with the gatekeepers of the industry. So whether through his different types of arrests and clashes with fellow comedians or his notorious breakdowns, Williams' path to Hollywood has remained that of resistance. And he's always positioned himself as that outsider who's willing to call out the hidden corruption of Tinseltown, no matter the cost. Diddy, the mogul with a dark side. Sean Diddy Combs has been a name that has constantly dominated not only the music and entertainment industry, but also radio waves since the early 1990s. His success story began from his record executive and producer career, which would soon help him rise to the height of success as he pioneered Bad Boy Records. As they grew to become a cultural powerhouse, he nurtured some of the biggest names in hip-hop, from the notorious B.I.G. to Faith Evans to Mace. Diddy's business acumen was more than just music, as he made forays into fashion with Sean John clothes and fragrance deals. Then, of course, the unbelievable success of his Ciroc vodka brand. His image has always been one of bling-bling, glamour, and success, whether he owned one of the most successful record labels or flung his infamous white parties in the Hamptons. Typically, he is portrayed as an indefatigable entrepreneur or an unstoppable mover and shaker who is always one step ahead of fashioning the culture, expanding empires. His business acumen and ability to move through the labyrinthine world of entertainment brought him to the top tier of that industry. He's the ultimate American dream, a man starting out in Harlem who became a billionaire. But behind that gleaming image of success, there are always rumors of controlling behavior, backroom manipulation, and even more devious accusations. Over the years, several insiders have turned their finger at Diddy's darker side. Former artists who included Mason the Locks came out to air their view on the happenings behind closed doors with Diddy. They reported him for unfair business dealings where he held them on tight contracts that stunted their careers. Many feel that Diddy reached the top over somebody else's back, and they say he manipulated and dominated over people who helped build his empire. His personal life has also been rife with rumors. His history with women, including Cassie Ventura, who Diddy was with, on and off with for over a decade, has elicited questions as to his life behind the scenes. The recent lawsuit from Cassie, which was the catalyst for his current downfall, in which she filed charges of abuse and coercion for many years with Diddy, fanned the flame. While Diddy denies all such accusations, the charges themselves fit a disturbing pattern. Another spark that ignited the rumor mills was Diddy's infamous freak-off parties. Claims of untamed indulgence, overindulgence, and unrestrained excesses characterized the exclusive, invite-only galas that were often made to appear as if attended by A-list celebrities, influencers, and power players, the creme de la creme. Rumors about what went down behind closed doors at those Hollywood soirees had been floating for years, long years, including accusations of Diddy using those events to arm twist others, both personally and professionally. These speculations, which have been suspected for years now, have come to the forefront with leaked footage from one of his parties. Diddy has a public personality of charisma as a mogul, but on the other hand, it is a much more sinister situation. Involvement by the FBI has increased the scrutiny, and with the continuing investigation, more details are bound to surface. For Katt Williams, who has been long warning people of the secret corruption in Hollywood, Diddy's fall is a graphic reminder of how unchecked power can be painful in the entertainment world, says the insider. As more are coming forward with accusations, and as more secrets are becoming partially exposed, Diddy's carefully constructed empire is beginning to break up. What was once invincible, untouchable, the mogul now faces the consequences of his actions in a position in which for years were hidden in plain sight. Diddy's arrest and fallout. In order to analyze everything that went down with the diddler, it's imperative that we look at where the snowball started tumbling down the hill to this current avalanche of accusations and attacks from the whole world against Diddy. What many people don't know is that Diddy actually spent a night in jail on November 28, 2023 for serious SA charges related to long-standing accusations by former girlfriend Cassie Ventura. The allegations speak to a chilling picture of abuse, control, and manipulation lasting well over a decade. Laying shocking to the public brought fresh interest into the lifestyle of Diddy, his business dealings, and more disturbingly, the rumors surrounding his notorious freak-off parties. One of Hollywood's most fearless voices in discussing the dark alleys of the silver screen, Katt Williams wasn't about to let Diddy's current fiasco pass without shedding some light on it himself. On his rant with Shannon Sharpe, Katt lambasted, quite candidly, the power players and deviants of the industry, who, in his estimation, have by and large permitted Diddy, since practically the beginning, to have his stranglehold on things. It's no surprise, Katt said, you know what goes on behind the scenes, but everybody stays quiet because of the money, because of the power. Now it's all coming out. Katt's response was as bold as ever, placing him among the very few voices willing to speak the uncomfortable truth on what he calls Hollywood's puppet masters. So comments were not just aimed at Diddy, but at the entire entertainment industry, which he believes has long protected those who have the power at whatever cost other people have to pay. 50 Cent and other celebrities weigh in. Another person has not been afraid to have a few verbal shots at Diddy is rap artist 50 Cent. For years, 50 Cent has been one of the loudest critics of Diddy, often taunting him publicly, but the arrest has given him more ammo. So within days of the arrest, 50 Cent took to Instagram and captioned a currently deleted post, saying, "Told y'all, that boy been moving funny for years." It was only a matter of time. He's also spoken on Diddy's alleged freak-off several times over before this whole debacle, suggesting that Diddy's wild lifestyle had more to it than the public was privy to. The beef between 50 Cent and Diddy runs deep. For years, the two have traded blows against each other on business and personal issues, but now an arrest has put the feud to a serious level. So 50 Cent recently said freak-off parties thrown by Diddy were just the tip of the iceberg of the mogul's secretive, now legally questionable lifestyle. He's even allegedly sold a documentary about Diddy and his infamy to Netflix, so you better be on the lookout for that. Katt Williams expose and other celebrity responses. During an honest interview with Shannon Sharpe on Club Shay Shay, Katt Williams revealed the sinister side of the world of entertainment and continues to have suspicions over Diddy. Known for his frank nature, Williams put forth a point about how current drama when arrested Diddy is proof of deep corruption in Hollywood. "This is just the beginning," Katt stated. "Everybody sees the glitz, the glamour, but nobody's talking about what really goes on behind those gates." So Williams, as always, was quick to remind viewers that this is not the first time Diddy's name has gone through the mud. In fact, accusations surrounding Diddy's behavior have swirled for years. Katt Williams was candid and blunt as he accused Diddy of keeping a stranglehold on the music industry, toxically controlling everything. The impression seems to be that Diddy manipulates his surroundings and fills the larger environment with wild, secretive so-called freak-offs that were rumored for years but were allegedly attended by some of the biggest names in the industry, doing things that most people would define as scandalous, depraved debauchery. On the interview, Katt Williams said, "Truth is, there is an entire litany of people who have raised red flags about Diddy. One such figure is Jaguar Wright, who has worked tirelessly to expose what she calls the dark side of the music industry. She has spoken vehemently about how Diddy's power has allowed him to act without consequence for years. Her comments, though by and large dismissed in mainstream media, sound far more credible now in light of recent events, almost prophetic even. Then there's Cassie Ventura, ex-girlfriend of Diddy, as was mentioned previously, who recently came out with shocking claims about her relationship with the mogul. The allegations into Cassie's questions in regard to abuse and control shocked not only people around her but also exposed a thorough case against him, re-establishing and rejuvenating the pattern of rumors attached to Diddy for a long time. Though Diddy dismissed the allegations, the tales told by Cassie and others put a face to a pattern of exercising power over others. The reaction from Williams in his interview with Shannon Sharpe was echoed from other industry insiders, suggesting the Diddy culture is one of manipulation, secrets, and ultimately abuse of power. Even though Diddy has come out proclaiming his innocence, the several accusations keep pouring in, making it increasingly unpalatable for people not to believe the claims. Katt's readiness to open his mouth notwithstanding the risks associated with speaking out, makes him one of the few Hollywood big boys who have dared to criticize the darker side of the entertainment industry. But Williams wasn't done yet. He also commented on how Diddy's influence stretches into the careers of other A-list stars, suggesting that some of those starlight leaders in question are part of the problem, too, for turning a blind eye on the mogul's behavior. He dished on how people like Jay-Z and other renowned stars of hip-hop have been winking and nodding their heads for decades while basking in the glory and fame they've reaped from associating with Diddy, but keeping out all of his deep personal behavioral issues, perhaps because they too were also partaking in the debauchery. One specific artist who appears to